do a couple more examples of these. Combined age of 3 cousins is 99. Matthew is 8 years younger than Dana. Richard, 5 years younger than Matthew. Form a system of equations to represent it. Use it to determine each cousin's age. So again, first step we're going to do, read it, go through and kind of pay attention to some of the words. Now combined isn't, you wouldn't think it's a math word, but it usually means to add, combining stuff together, right? Numbers we would add. And then it says 3 cousins is 99. Then it starts giving us information about all the different pieces. It tells us about Matthew is 8 years younger than Dana. That's supposed to say N apparently. Richard is 5 years younger than Matt. So we've got some pieces now. It's talking about 3 cousins. That means we're going to have 3 variables. We've got X. You can use any numbers you want. I'm going to use X, Y, and Z. Easiest ones to start with. All right, talking about 3 cousins. Apparently there's Matthew. So I'm going to let X be Matthew's age. Let's go with Y is Dana's age. And Z would be Richard's age. Now we need to set up some equations. Okay, we need 3 equations with 3 variables. So I got to think and read each of the sentences and see if I can translate the math into an actual equation. Okay, this first sentence says the combined, which we just talked about, add, age of the 3 cousins, that's X, Y, and Z, is, that means equals 99. So we would say X plus Y plus Z equals 99. That's the combined ages, combined meaning adding them all together, and that is 99, so is means equals. Okay, the next one says Matthew, well, that's X, is 8 years younger. Now, younger means less or subtract. Now, you got to be careful with subtract because sometimes it's switched. So let's talk about this one a little bit more. Dana was Y. So it says that X is 8 less than Y. Now I'm not using subtracting here because it's not 8 subtract Y. If you are 8 years younger than Dana, then whose age is bigger? Well, Dana's older. So it's actually going to be X equals Dana's age, Y, minus 8. So 8 less than actually swaps them. I hope that reminded you of that. So there's our next equation. X equals Y minus 8. That actually doesn't look very right, huh? With these systems, we've been putting the X and Y on the same side. So let's add or subtract the Y to both sides. Now it looks like this. X minus Y equals negative 8. I like that better. X minus Y equals negative 8. I'm putting spacing in there so that my augmented matrix is easy. I just pull the numbers down. All right, next one. We've got this last sentence that says Richard, okay, that's Y, is equals, I'll write it down here. Richard is 5 years younger than Matthew. Matthew was X again. And we just talked about younger than means less than. So Richard, which is Z, whoops, I put Y up here. Why did I put Y? Z equals Matthew's age, X, minus 5. So who's the, oh, did I mess up over here in the blue one? Dang it, stop, rewind, let's look at it again. I think I put the wrong variables in. So Matthew is, Matthew's X, oh no, that's fine. I think, I hope. Let's solve this one, putting all the variables on one side. So I get negative X plus z equals -5. And again, I'm going to space it out so it's easy to see. All right, then we're going to go to our augmented matrix, pulling just our variables. Blank spaces mean zeros. Across the top, 1, 1, 1, 99, 1, -1, 0, -8, -1, 0, 1, -5. Well, that's pretty close to augment or to our REF, huh? So this is augmented. And then we're going to plug it into our calculator, the matrices, and I'm looking for zeros and ones. All right, let's plug it into that calculator on Desmos. Okay, so when I entered this into desmos.com/matrix, I entered it in A, I RREF'd it, and I got 32, 40, and 27 for my answers. So we're going to have 32, 40, 32, 40, and 27. So Matthew is 32, Dana is 40, and Richard, the baby, is 27. Okay, the next one